What is the true nature of reality? Does reality have a true form? How can we define reality? Is reality an illusion? These are the questions I will be answering in this episode. In the last episode, I have explained how we humans see the world and how the world looks different for different animals. I gave a very high-level explanation that the idea you have about reality is not real. It's just your human perception. It's not the actual reality. It's a concept of reality that you have in your brain. So now let me elaborate what I really meant by the perception of reality, or what I meant by the concept of reality. In order to do that, we need to understand how your brain constructs reality. When a child is born, his brain does not really have a concept of reality at first. The child looks around and the world kind of looks disorganized and chaotic. The child has no idea how to make sense of anything he is looking at. It's like as if the child is hallucinating all the time. As the time goes by, the process of building some concept or models of reality in the child's brain continues. How does that process work? When the child looks at something, let's say the child is looking at a human face. The brain keeps a model or a concept of that human face. And next time when the child is looking at the same human face or another human face, the brain will match that image with the existing model in the brain. And brain confirms to the child that he is looking at a human face. The same process keeps on going for everything the child is seeing in this world. And this process keeps on going day after day. That is how, very slowly, the models of thousands of different things keep on building in the child's brain. And this is how the child slowly learns whether he is looking at a human or a dog or a cat or a tree, etc. So everything the child sees in this world around him, his brain creates a model of that object and keeps that model in the brain for future reference. And that is how a child's brain learns to construct a concept of reality or a perception of reality day by day. And this process takes many days. So when you look at an object, the light reflected from the object comes to your eyes and falls on the back of the retina. And the photoreceptors send an electrical signal to the brain. And your brain has this process of matching the received image from external world with the pre-existing model or the concept in your brain. And that is how your brain makes sense of whatever you're looking at. That is how your brain constructs and makes sense of reality. So think about it for a minute. Your brain now already has the models of reality. So even if you close your eyes, you can imagine things or visualize things. Hypothetically, if there's a way to go into your brain and activate the exact neurons and cells, you would see things without even looking through your eyes. That is how probably dreams happen. And dreams can feel very real sometimes. So the models of reality that your brain has built since your childhood are responsible for your perception of reality. So it's really not about what is going on out there in the world. It's about what's going on in your brain. If you have seen the movie Matrix, now you can understand why the Matrix world feels exactly like the real world. So now you understand how you see the world is based on the perception of models you have in your brain. Also, I have explained in my last video that how you are seeing the world is also entirely based on the spectrum of light that your eyes are sensitive to. That is the reason why different animals see the world differently. So we established the fact that the way you are seeing the reality is just your human perception. But that still does not give any definite idea of what reality is or how we can define reality. That is why Einstein said that reality is an illusion. In my next video, I will be talking about what's the true structure of reality. So please keep your eyes open for the next video.